12 months. More than 1.7 million students graduated from college somewhere in the world. In the US, more than half of those people were women. 2.5 billion people used the internet in the last year, and half of those people were in developing markets. Last year, 68% of blogs were deemed to be influential by Technorati, but 2/3 of bloggers have no experience as journalists. We sent 6.9 trillion text messages from our mobile devices in the last year, and 134 million babies were born in the last 12 months. Now, I'm reminded of what can happen in 1 year because it was just 1 year ago here at Mobile World Congress when we outlined Nokia's new strategy. Last year, we did not introduce any new devices. We did not introduce any new services, but we presented a clear direction of where we are going. 1 year ago, we said we would shift our strategy for smart devices to Windows Phone. We would connect the next billion people to the internet using our mobile phones. And we would focus on key differentiators like design, location-based services, and optics. And 1 year later, it's very, very clear that we have changed the clock speed of Nokia, demonstrating we can rapidly execute our new strategy. In the last year alone, we launched the Asha family of products, which GfK recognized as products in the smartphone light category. We now have Asha products in more than 100 markets around the world, and we're demonstrating month-on-month growth. Also in the last year, we introduced 3 new Lumia devices ahead of schedule, establishing beachheads from which we will continue to expand and grow our smart devices strategy. The Lumia 710 and the Lumia 800 are now available in 31 markets with more than 50 operators. In North America, we have started our re-entry into the United States with T-Mobile, and our sales there have exceeded expectations. Throughout Europe, consumers are responding positively. And here in Spain, for example, we've had a strong sales start. In Russia, the Lumia 800 is the #1 smartphone in the high-end segment. In South America, Asia, and Africa, we're seeing positive sales starts. In Singapore, we've had customers lined up on the street and around the corner. In Indonesia, consumers are clamoring over the 710 and the 800. And when I was in Johannesburg just a couple of weeks ago, we saw how retailers were using some really creative techniques to introduce and sell Lumia to their consumers. Around the globe, there is energy and excitement building for both Asha and Lumia. We also announced over the last year a new location and commerce unit and quickly introduced new location-based services and applications such as Nokia Drive, Nokia Maps, and Nokia Transport. And with all these new devices and services, we are building developer support. The number of applications being submitted to the Windows Phone platform is at a rate which is 3 times the level from exactly 1 year ago today. And our Series 40 downloads are up 250%. More than 30% of Nokia Store downloads are coming from Series 40 devices, up from 12% a year ago, demonstrating how the emerging markets are engaging in the application game as well. That's one of the fastest growing segments in the industry. And we're not stopping there. We will continue to push our strategy forward day after day. So today, I'm excited to announce that we will accelerate our global reach with new mobile devices and services. To help me explain how, I'd like to first invite on stage Mary McDowell, Executive Vice President of Mobile Phones, to join me. Just recently, Mary and her team shipped our 1.5 billionth Series 40 phone. And with Asha, she's going to push that number higher and higher. Mary, please join me. Welcome.
Thank you, Stephen. Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about enhancements to our feature phone lineup and how we're making them smarter than ever. Last year at Nokia World, we introduced the Asha family, and I'm really proud of how we've accelerated our pace of innovation. So in fact, today I'm going to introduce 3 new Asha devices: the Nokia Asha 202, 203, and 302. They all come with great services and applications that are really aimed at connecting the next billion consumers to the internet and information. And they deliver an experience that takes the Asha family to the head of the class. So the first up are the latest additions to our Asha touchscreen family. So the Asha 202 and 203 bring touchscreen capability to volume price points, but retain the familiar ITU keypad. The 202 comes with Nokia's Easy Swap capability, which is a multi-SIM, allowing people to swap SIMs in and out without powering the phone off. And the 203 is the single SIM variant. Both phones feature a modern design and are available in a wide array of vibrant colors. Now these devices come packed with many smart features and services, and one of these is Nokia Life Tools. So in our mission to connect the next billion consumers, we're targeting both the 3.2 billion people that don't yet have a phone, as well as the 1.2 billion people that have a phone but don't have a data plan. So Life Tools is the world's largest mobile life improvement suite targeting consumers in growth economies. Since we launched Life Tools in India in 2009, we've expanded to China, Indonesia, and Nigeria. And now over 50 million people have experienced Life Tools. And so today we're building on that success with an enhanced new version, which we're calling Nokia Life. And I'd like to invite my colleague Neil Broadley on stage to help me demonstrate some of the new capabilities. So Life covers a broad range of content that is delivered via SMS and is focused on education, agriculture, entertainment, and health. And with this new version, it has a fresher, more playful look, as well as exciting social interaction features that will appeal to young consumers. We're also bringing new capabilities, such as something called Life Skills, that are intended to help young people develop personal competences as well as build confidence. It includes such things as financial literacy as well as entrepreneurial and communication skills. So you can go to one of these areas, and then if you want to know more, at the click of a button, you can reach out and interact with an expert. So for example, in the health service, a parent could reach out and get information on nutritional needs for her child. And since this Ask a Doctor service is very critical, there are experts on standby to answer consumer calls 24/7. The Learn English service is targeted at helping both youth and young adults learn English anytime, any place. And what it does, as you can see, is it pairs the local language with English. So for example, I can talk about things that I'm passionate about in order to practice my English skills. And this is a service that's available in 16 local languages. Now we also know that people want to share what they've learned. So we've included the ability to share content among friends. So you click on the share button, and then choose contacts from the phone book and select them. And then press the share button. Now, Life also helps people understand some of the best practices of entrepreneurship. So let's use the new polling feature to show one example from our financial literacy section. So you can see people can take part in polls in which they're invited to express their opinion. So here's a poll about mixing business and personal finances. So it's easy to respond. You just select an option and send the response. And then once that's sent, you can also see what the responses have been to that poll. Let's check out the responses. So you can see a lot of people seem to be mixing personal and business finance. Our intent is that we will expand beyond the 4 markets we're currently in to additional markets, so stay tuned for additional announcements about our Life services. Now, in addition to Life, the Asha 202 and 203 will come with a gift package of 40 popular EA games, such as Tetris, Bejeweled, and Need for Speed. And these games can be downloaded from the Nokia store within the first 60 days of device ownership. And that's an amazing 75 euros worth of free and cool games. So here's how easy it is. You just click on the EA icon on the home screen, which takes you to a dedicated EA section of the Nokia store. And then you can download any or all of the 40 games that are available. Now, Neil, I understand you've downloaded Need for Speed. Let's test your racing skills on the Asha touchscreen 202. Okay, you're pretty good at this. Let's get back to work. So these games are fun, easy, and free for the consumer, but it also helps them get used to going to the store and consuming data, which is great news for our operator partners as well. These products will be priced around 60 euros and will begin shipping within the next 6 weeks. Now the next step in today's announcements is the Asha 302, which is an elegantly finished all-around QWERTY device that's designed for ambitious young urban consumers and entrepreneurs. Now these target consumers are hypersocial with big appetites for consuming digital content, and they want it quickly. And when I say hypersocial, I don't mean people that visit Facebook once or twice a day. Our research shows that these are consumers visiting Facebook 4 times per hour. So the Asha 302 comes with push email, Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp ready to go, preloaded right out of the box. And inside, the device is powered by a 1 gigahertz processor and supports up to 14.4 megabit per second download speeds. That's faster than many low-end Androids. So 302 users will always be in touch with what's going on. Now we've combined these great hardware capabilities with the cloud-accelerated Nokia browser, which brings an even faster way for people to explore the web and find the next cool thing to share with their friends. And unlike other browsers, it's very easy to find meaningful content. The device comes loaded with a locally tailored start page that delivers such content such as local entertainment and news site. This makes it great for both beginners as well as more experienced users. Another point of differentiation with the browser is that it enables web apps for Series 40. Web apps make the internet great and fun to use with a very elegant user interface. So for example, this movie review web app that Neil's just pulled up delivers a smartphone-type experience on the phone. We're doubling users of our browser every 3.3 months, and these exciting web apps are a key reason why. Now, the developer of this Wi-Fi locator web app is the first to reach 1 million web app downloads, which is a testament of their appeal to consumers and therefore to developers. But let me tell you something that really excites me about the Asha 302. We already support a lot of consumer email services, but I travel a lot and I can't live without access to business email, which means I haven't been able to use one of my own Series 40 devices as my primary phone. Well, today we've solved that problem for me as well as other business users. And I'm really pleased to announce that we're bringing Microsoft Exchange email to the Asha 302. So now people can stay connected to all accounts that are compatible with the Exchange ActiveSync protocol. This includes synchronization of email, calendar, and contacts. And so with all of these capabilities, the Asha is not only a great consumer device, it's well equipped for business use. So let's take a look. So we've made it super easy to set up, and Neil, I see you've already started that.
Yes, that's right, Mary. So I've entered my email address and my name and password.
And it's secure. So we automatically enforce the IT department's security policy. So Neil is now entering his password to unlock the account. And in the background, the email, contacts, and calendar are synchronizing. You can see he already has some emails, and he's going through using all the familiar email functions. Okay. Now, the other capability that I think people will get a lot of use of is the ability to respond to meeting requests. So you can accept or decline meeting requests on the go. So soon you'll be able to download this Mail for Exchange client for both the Asha 302 as well as the previously announced Asha 303 at no charge from the Nokia store. So with the Asha 302, people can stand out from the crowd and really stay in touch. This device will be priced at retail at around 95 euros, and it's shipping now. Thanks a lot, Neil.
Thank you.
So when you add up all the smart capabilities we're bringing to the Asha family, you can see that they really are a low-cost entry point to data consumption. And that's really what it's all about. Historically, feature phones have focused on delivering great voice and SMS capabilities, and we'll continue to do that. And for consumers who only want those features, we'll augment their access to the world with services like Nokia Life. But increasingly, consumers everywhere are demanding a rich, cost-effective data experience, and we're delivering on those expectations. So with the new Asha products, we're delivering the cloud-based browser, great apps, games like the new EA package, and enterprise capabilities like Exchange. Not to mention, they look pretty good in your hand. So with Asha's combination of beauty and brains, we're really delivering great capabilities to the next billion consumers. Thanks very much. Back to you, Stephen.
Thank you, Mary. Nokia Asha phones are smarter than ever. They're optimized for great apps, for social networking, and browsing experiences. And because we work with ecosystem partners all over the world, Asha brings not only global, but also locally relevant content to consumers. Now, as we continue to push our mobile phones to become smarter and smarter, our smartphones are setting a new pace. Earlier this year, we announced the Lumia 900 for the United States with AT&T. It was built for people that care about design, that love technology, and enjoy watching video, browsing the web, or playing games. It's won a number of awards, and we're getting great feedback on this product. And I'm pleased to share that we are going to expand the Nokia Lumia 900 beyond the United States. I am personally excited to announce that in April, the Lumia 900 will be available on LTE in Canada, my home country, with Rogers. But we're not stopping in Canada. I'd now like to invite Joe Harlow, Executive Vice President of Smart Devices, to tell you what's next for the Lumia 900. Joe, welcome.
Thank you, Stephen, and good morning, everyone. I'm really proud of the feedback we've had for the Nokia Lumia 900. And we are really pleased, Stephen, that Canada will have the chance to enjoy the full LTE experience thanks to Rogers. Bringing the first LTE phone to the market was an important milestone for Nokia, but we shouldn't forget that in many countries around the world, LTE networks are not yet deployed. That shouldn't stop people from being able to enjoy the superior content experience of the Lumia 900. So I'm very pleased to announce that we will be bringing the Nokia Lumia 900 to more countries around the world. Based on DC HSPA for twice the data speed of HSPA+. In every other way, this is the same great balance of design and technology for the best user experience. The same sleek, progressive look and feel. The same stunning 4.3-inch clear black AMOLED display that delivers crystal clear images indoors and outdoors. The same 1800 milliamp high capacity battery that keeps consumers enjoying content all day long. And of course, the same great signature experiences from Nokia. For example, Nokia Drive turns any Lumia smartphone into a fully fledged personal navigation device, available free and only on Nokia. What you're seeing behind me is Peter demoing from the phone. So when you see the dots, that's where he is actually pressing on the display. And what he is showing is the ability to set speed limit notifications, which is part of a new release of Nokia Drive we are announcing today. This new release also introduces full offline capabilities, and you can reactivate routes with a single tap on Save Destinations. In addition to a new release of Nokia Drive, we are also introducing the next milestone in our strategy to offer the industry's best entertainment experience on Lumia. Following the success of Nokia Music with mixed radio comes Nokia Reading with NewsStream. Nokia Reading provides a single integrated hub experience, making it easier and faster
Master to enjoy your choice of news, of books, of audiobooks, including the ability to access content offline. So let's we're taking a look at that. So with a particular emphasis on providing local language content wherever it becomes available. So Nokia Reading delivers a highly personalized and locally relevant service. And coming in an update is Newsstream. Newsstream solves the challenge of keeping on top of news on your phone by bringing together feeds on your favorite topics and from your favorite sources into one easy-to-read digital magazine. And when you pin your Newsstream magazine to the start screen, the content dynamically updates, so you see breaking stories right on the live tile. Nokia Reading is another great way to get the most out of your Lumia smartphone without fee or registration. Available to download for free and only on Nokia. And of course, the Nokia Lumia 900 has the same great camera with exclusive Carl Zeiss optics. But the Lumia 900 is unique in the Lumia range for its front-facing camera, which has a wider aperture than the primary camera on most smartphones and delivers high-quality video calling right out of the box. So to talk about how video calling is getting even easier, I would like to invite Terry Myerson, head of the Windows Phone Division at Microsoft, to the stage. Welcome, Terry.
Thank you, Joe. I was there with you last month when we announced the Lumia 900. And we talked at that time about how that great front-facing camera really needed one application in particular to show off its power. And that application was Skype. So I'm very happy to share with you today that the beta of Skype for Windows Phone is now available for download in the Windows Phone marketplace. This unique, new Skype application will provide the best, simplest, and fastest way to Skype with users around the world from your Windows Phone. So please go online, find the link, and download this new application. Now, this Skype application is just one of many new applications in our Windows marketplace. Just last week, we passed 65,000 applications available to download for our users. And as Stephen said, since we announced our partnership